My name is Jiaoying Summers. Don't worry about pronouncing Jiaoying. My iPhone auto-correct Jiaoying to annoying. People also ask me, why don't you have a Chinese last name? I had one before I got married. I was a hoe. I am so excited to introduce this amazing comedian. She is, I think she's such a star. She's funny. She's dripping humor. Like everywhere she go, she just make people laugh. She really does. She's charming as fuck, and also sexy. She's sexy.
I appreciate you saying that. A lot of people do not consider me. I was told by a girl once that she doesn't consider me to have like a sexual energy. You know?
Are sexy. Like I want to eat your pussy right now.
Thank you.
I put on my lipstick so I can get ready to get my knees.
Yeah, well,
I literally reapply my lipstick. Well, at least you can I can leave some mark on you. So when your girlfriend be like, why there's something that's made in China here?
Yeah. And by the way,
but everything's made in China, bitch.
I will say that this girl told me this after we did very well in bed, and after she was feeling quite nice, she said, "Wow, I didn't expect that from you." So I think it's actually good to have low expectations, and then I really deliver.
That's sexy, but I feel like she's this girl knows her words, how to make you feel, how to control your feelings.
Well, it was fine. I did end up breaking up with her, but
she oh my god, I just the one and the only. I'm sorry, I'm just sweating. The one and the only Robby Hoffman. Robby Hoffman! I'm gonna roast your name in Chinese.
Okay, I can't wait.
Your name is the best name for the deck community. Robby. Robby means run. B run means soft. B means pussy. So Robby is soft pussy.
You know what? Maybe that's accurate. I mean,
you have some very nice, fine Jewish hair. I can imagine how soft it is down there.
Right. It's true.
Yeah. You have like a really soft, nice.
I have good hair. Yeah. I've had good hair. I play with my hair a lot, which makes it worse, but I don't play with any of the hair down there.
Because it's
I only
other
play with
job.
hair up here. So I put it back. I can't fuck with my hair.
Yeah, because you have a good face, so you can just put it back. But
yeah, I have a low-key, very pretty face. A lot of people don't realize this about me, but I'm low-key pretty with a nice figure. Yeah. I'll say that.
This is the third time she brought up her nice figure.
Yeah. You don't think I get the occasional DM from them fellas out there? I see you. I respect you. I appreciate you. It's a no for me this year, but come back next year. Let's see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
See what you're bringing to the table. How much money you got. Like, let's see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, let me date a guy who is nice, sweet. It's okay he doesn't have money, but I'm just going to empower him and we can do it together. And then he fucking break your heart. I'm like, okay, if the rich guy and the not rich guy, they are both gonna break my heart. Maybe my life is better if I cry in a Rolls Royce than a fucking Prius. Because you're crying anyway. Why do you have to cry on a bus?
No,
then you can cry in Rolls Royce.
You'll never do that again.
I'll never do that again. Ever do that again.
Yeah, I see you with a Jewish man in the future.
I've been exclusively dating Jewish men. I'm Jewish by injection.
Okay.
Is that too much?
Mm-mm. We'll take you.
I like Jewish people. I like Jewish people. I just we kind of like it's not. We don't have to spend too much time and try to understand each other.
No, exactly. There's
like,
a lot of
we want a discount.
Values.
It's the same time.
It's a very similar value system. And listen, a lot of Jewish people and Asian people get together in marriage. My brother is married to a Chinese woman. My nieces.
So she can count his money?
Well, she actually comes with a lot more money.
Wow, your brother's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Jews have some
she's stigmatized by the nice Jewish
my
dick.
brother did pretty well in this scenario. I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, he's probably very good in bed.
I don't think he is.
But the Chinese woman has a low, we don't really expect too much in bed.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the best thing for her. Maybe she's expecting nothing, so anything he does is fine.
Yeah, there's a dick there.
Okay. I don't even know if that's true. Okay, so just take your expectations way down. I have no clue what's going on.
Oh my god, I at this point I feel like I always feel like I want to be open with love, but the thing is I don't have any right to just to go for love. I have 2 children. I have no child support. whatever I'm
Wait,
doing.
they're not paying child support, these duds?
My ex-husband is punishing me. Because he didn't want me to leave him, so he's like
so
playing
he
games
has to
with
pay
me.
child support.
So I just feel like
Do you have a Jewish lawyer? Do you have somebody in your corner helping you?
I have my lawyer working, but my ex-husband is in China, so I have to go back to China to get the money, and I don't want to go right now because it's in lockdown.
No, do not go to China
No,
right now.
no, it is in lockdown. Yeah,
It doesn't seem like with the kids. Keep the kids. Get the kid. The key is also to get the kids to work early and start bringing the income in.
well, my son is working in the kindergarten, and he cleaned the bathroom. He's 4,
Perfect.
which is like
No, 4
he's
is a
lazy.
good age to
He's
start
lazy.
instilling.
He's a little lazy. He's only doing I think 3 days a week. So we should just do 7 days a week for him to do.
Soon, by the age of 12, he should have a full-fledged business.
Yes,
and it should be profitable by that time. This would be the expectation. If I had a child, this would be the expectation.
Yes.
Recently I've been talking about abortion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are too short-term about it. I think people are too close-minded about it. Is late-stage abortion, 6 months, whatever. I'm going away with all. I'm saying we should raise the age of abortion. I think I give a woman till 10 to kill her baby.
Well, I think the school shooting can take care of it.
Here's why.
Right?
Here's
the school
why.
shooting, bian.
Well, yeah, here's why. If we raise the age of abortion till 10, we'd have a lot of fucking behaved kids on our hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
That's
These kids
brilliant.
would be working. They'd be bringing money home. They'd be making their bed in the morning. They'd be helping with the groceries.
Yeah.
Let's raise this age. And there's even an argument to raise the age for 21 for boys who develop much later.
Yeah, they are slow.
So I'm just saying that people are too short-sighted about these things.
They are.
If I was ever in government, my plans are super long-term.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're societally beneficial.
I think so.
Like these kids, they think they can just come to your house. You have a big house, you said.
It's not that big, but it's okay.
So they come out of nowhere.
My daughter, she behaves well because she's been working on being my TikTok manager. She posts my TikTok videos. She's 2, and she's been posting them all day.
Good, get her on TikTok soon.
I put her to sleep at night. She falls asleep without crying because she's tired. So it's easy.
It's easy. You keep
Also,
her
like
up till midnight.
Also, like she doesn't really bug me in the midnight because like when she opens her eyes, I don't know it's open or closed because she has my eyes. It's like
your eyes look beautifully open to me right now.
Thank you.
From this
it's all the big
it's
eyelashes.
Yes.
The big fake eyelashes.
No, I think the kids get them on TikTok. Sleeping at midnight. You could even start OnlyFans at a certain point. I mean,
my OnlyFans is
down.
onlyfans.com/Jiaoying Summers. Yeah, follow me on OnlyFans.
For the kids, you could just do feet. I don't think there's anything wrong with the feet. For
That's
kids.
nice. Yeah.
I'm just saying if you wanted a kid's version of the OnlyFans. I'm not on OnlyFans or TikTok.
I have 2 kids, and my son is not popular. My daughter she's popular because she's posting TikTok stuff. She's smart. So
Perfect.
I feel like we should do a kids play dates match called Kindergarten.
Kindergarten's great.
Right, kindergarten, like the ugly kids, stay home, read a book, you dumb motherfucker. The cute ones, they get friends. It's important because if you are ugly, you have to develop a personality. Because in America, you can't tell them they're ugly. It's abusive. You should tell them.
Yeah.
People don't tell them.
No,
like when they are like 14, you can't even tell them in school. It's bullying. And then,
And then it helps them because I was a hideous child.
Mm-hmm.
I was hideous. In high school, I was poor. I went to a rich school. I didn't have any of the clothes. I had the shittiest clothes. And my hair was out to here. I was brushing it, even though I didn't know anything. And I had a really hot boyfriend who was more like a slave at the time when I look back. I just didn't give a fuck about these boys, but I would get good dick because I was so I didn't care I was ugly.
Confidence.
I didn't care. I developed all the skills you're talking about, these soft skills that only get developed when you've got to when you've got to compensate for what you don't have.
Yeah.
So I was hideous, and my boyfriend had a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And he had frosted tips.
Yeah. And you got a good dick. And the ugly,
I got a great dick.
Ugly people don't know they're ugly. They don't understand why nobody's fucking them because they are bitter and they end up shooting the schools.
They haven't
shoot the
developed
schools.
themselves.
They shoot everybody because
Yes,
they
do shoot.
Nobody's fucking them. That's why you should know you're ugly. It's the service we should give to, like when a baby was born, like you're ugly. The nurse just come here like, this is the afterbirth. Let's just discard this baby. It's ugly. Or like, you just like when you're ugly in school, like, how do I look? Just ask a baby. The baby's vomit on your face. The baby like, you are ugly.
Right, exactly.
I don't know
and
why.
it helps you develop what you need to develop. Being you have to know where you're lacking, what your limits are.
Yeah, I just don't get it. People are so sensitive in America. Like I have this American friend that her daughter is standing there. I can't get in the door because her nose was blocking the door. And then
she Jewish? Is this your
no,
way
it
of
wasn't
telling?
Jewish. It wasn't Jewish.
Okay,
It just,
okay. I'm just.
it's a Chinese.
I'm looking out for the low key.
It's a Chinese.
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
I'm seeing the Chinese American mom and the Chinese mom is different. So my mom was standing there, and this Chinese American girl, she was second generation. Her mom is like, my daughter should enter the Miss California competition. I'm like,
hell no.
Use her nose as a runway, like.
This is criminal. No, you know what? I actually think it was helpful to be ugly because
like that to her. Just tell her, let's get a nose job or let's get smart. Don't lie to her. She's not a beauty queen.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think
that's how much work I got done on my face to do Miss China, and now I got fed and Miss Chinatown again. Like it's hard.
Yeah, no, you're hideous. It's really crazy. You should be so embarrassed with how ugly you are. I don't know how you even leave the house. Yeah, I'm happy personally to be, that I wasn't like, let's say the girls I date now. Like I'm dating a girl now.
To date a girl now.
Okay, and she's beautiful, objectively beautiful. Okay, many people would be into her, right? But the thing is if we break up, she's into me. Good luck to her. There's not a lot of this out there. Her taste is so specific that she could be fucked. Like she has, I think, a mental illness. Like she's into me because she has fucked up, maybe her father issues. God knows what.
Sounds like me.
Trauma she has that brought her to me, and she's extremely attracted to me. So there's something wrong. I'm extremely attracted to her, but she's objectively hot. She's a gorgeous girl. So I worry about the girls after we date because I know I'll be okay. But then they're into something so specific. Like, what do they go to the old Jewish folks' home? Like, where are they going to go? Where do you go next?
They can finger themselves watching your TikTok videos.
There we go. I'm not on TikTok.
Well, Instagram Reel.
Okay. I have maybe 2 reels up there. I never put them up there, but the improv put one up and the podcast outside put one up.
Yeah, we're posting this everywhere.
Okay, watch these reels and rub one out.
Robby's exes. I mean,
rub it out to the reel. That's the thing.
Rub it out to the reel. Robby, soft pussy. I mean, that's one of the major. Yeah, your name is soft pussy. You were meant to be.
It's great. The Me Too movement is over now.
The hottest dyke.
Because thank you. I appreciate that. It is great that we're moving past. Yeah, because now we can just
joke about things.
Yeah, we can just have this conversation, and it's very comfortable to hear it. If you're on the receiving end of this.
I just, I went to my gynecologist. I was 10 minutes late, and it's a guy. And I arrived at the hospital. He canceled the appointment.
He canceled it?
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I delivered this pussy to your hand.
Yeah, literally.
You know how much money I'm losing on OnlyFans? If I open my leg and I did this to OnlyFans, I'll make $1 million. Like, like you old fart. God damn it. I'm like, this is not okay.
No, it's not okay.
It was insulting. I
have a male gynecologist as well. He just told me recently I have a beautiful uterus.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's beautiful and pink and stretchy.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's
floating like a butterfly above the soft.
No, I love my male gynecologist. A lot of people have an issue with the male gynecologist. My guy, I had a polyp removed a few years ago. Now, many people don't remove a polyp. It's basically like fluid because they come and go. But mine, I could feel, and I felt like it was hurting me. So I'm like, get it out of there. But then I was worried to remove it. He made me look at his hand. He goes, look, I don't shake. He's like, my hand, that's what's doing it. Okay, I got you. Just made me feel so comfortable. I think it's all about the bedside manner. So I think if you have a male gynecologist who isn't a pervert, you can have an okay experience.
Yeah, but he canceled on me.
Yeah, well,
it was insulting.
Yeah,
I really felt bad. I feel like
Stood up at the gynecologist.
Yeah, I wasn't well. It was not okay. Because
is your vagina okay? Did you see somebody else?
Yeah, I was just taking out an IUD because after I become a female comedian, I know I'll never get fucked again. So I'm like, let's take this out. We don't need it.
That's it. That's it. And you already have the 2 kids.
But you get all the ladies, and I know like a female comedian. If you are Robby, every girl wants to fuck you. But if you are me, all the guys are like.
Well, I don't think it's because you're a comedian. I think it's because of how ugly you are. Right? I think you're giving yourself a lot of credit for the comedy. I think it's really can I show this girl off? Can I bring her to a dinner with my buddies? Can I meet her to my family? It's embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I would never bring an ugly person to. I said, Mom, I want to be a comedian. My mom said that. I want to tell you something. It's just like not all ugly people are funny.
No.
That's what she said to me.
No, and that's because they weren't told they were ugly.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We really are on the same page.
Yeah,
they,
we're
like the
coming full
kids,
circle.
you have to know you're ugly. It's good for you. It is good for you.
And it's good to be ugly. You're chill. Like, I got hot girl. Like, who cares? I had the guys come to me because I didn't care I was ugly. I was like, so?
Yes, that's
And how much money do you have?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not only am I ugly, but I demand all of my expenses cared for, the whole bit.
No, I'm going to like learn to have standards.
Yeah. When I dated men, I didn't flinch from my wallet. I didn't even do the fake offer like, oh, let me help pay. I just sat there. I ordered whatever I want. And that is my advice to all women. Now that I'm a dyke, I'm like, shit, I got to get this cash. That's why I work so much. Otherwise, I wouldn't work. But now I'm like,
I'm taking all that advice.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on this pussy like tight. You don't get closer to me.
No,
I need to.
Pussy is expensive. It's not
very
free.
expensive. It's very expensive.
Okay, it's a premium luxury product. Expect
it's
to pay.
very, very expensive. I went on a date with this guy and he's like, I'm sorry. The bill came, at Noble. I'm sorry. I forgot my wallet in San Diego. I said, I left my pussy in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I don't even discuss money. If you're on a date with a man and you're a girl, you don't even, the check shouldn't even be a discussion.
That's
you know
so
what
Chinese,
I want you to do?
It's so Chinese.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to go to the bathroom,
mm-hmm.
and on your way back, I want you to close out the tab,
mm-hmm.
and then I want you to get back to the table with your lady and say, "Let's go."
That's right. That's
how you do it. You don't even let the check hit the fucking table.
That's Chinese. That's why
you intercept it.
Jewish people are connecting. That's the Chinese culture. I've never paid a bill in my whole life in China, and I was shocked that men want me to pay things. I'm like, fuck you. And then also in China, there's a thing called a breakup fee. There's no credit. You don't check credit when you buy a house. They check if you paid for your breakup fee. So a man, if you've been dating a woman over 1 year and you break up with her, it doesn't matter if she stabbed you or she fucked you dead.
Let her stab you. Take it like a man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if she fucked you dead. If
she fucked your dad, you watch that shit.
You did not marry her in 1 year. You pay a breakup fee. It's based on a combination calculation of how tall she is, how much she weighs, how pretty she is, how much money she makes. But you don't spend that money. It's just like the value of her, and you pay her the breakup fee. If you don't pay that, you have bad credit. You can't get a house.
We better go to China and collect your breakup fee from that piece of shit.
I need to get it. I was so good at BJ. Also, the BJ's like how many times a week?
That's a Jewish girl thing too.
Extra zero. It's extra zero.
Yeah. You gave zero?
No, I don't get extra zero for the breakup fee. $1,000 is 10,000.
Oh, I love that.
It's like extra zero. How many BJ's? I mean, look at those lips.
Yeah.
Look at those.
That's a very Jewish culture thing too, the blowjobs. I had a friend, grew up with, she got married. She hates her husband. Hates him, okay? He pays for everything, but she goes, I caught up with her recently when I went back home and just see her and the kids. She lives in a nice house the whole day. She goes, yeah, I give Jason, okay, we don't know who else. We don't know the other name, but I give him
Jason
a blowjob.
in Chinese means Ji Sheng, Ji means whore, Sheng means born. So was born a whore.
I give him a blowjob every day.
That's nice. I love BJ's. I love, right now.
She gives it every day. She yells at him all the time, but he gets a blowjob a day, and he's thrilled.
That's
he doesn't care his whole he doesn't care what she's talking about.
I think that's what.
And it works. They have some beautiful children. They have a great life, and it seems to work for them. I said, wow, I respect that.
The BJs are really important. It's the anchor of a marriage.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Okay, get into this because people don't talk about this. But is it daily? Because how long is a blowjob? 6 minutes?
I mean, if I like the guy and he has a beautiful dick, it's nobody's watching. We're in a car, and then we got home and he looks good, It's whatever I want, but I'll make sure I verbally abuse him more than the times because you have the BJ.
Something's got to give, folks. Nothing is free.
I'm like, you're a fucking loser. You are nothing without me.
Oh, and he loves that. He comes so hard when you tell him that.
He's like, yes.
They like to be degraded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're so insecure and they got nothing. They're crying after this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm better. Like, yeah, you little pussy.
Oh, we got to go collect your breakup fee. That could be for you. That could be in the hundreds of thousands. I mean,
millions.
We're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Millions. Yeah. breakup fee. Yeah, I just need to lose more weight because they measure your height and your weight and how pretty you are. For China you have to be bleached white to be pretty. You know that they want
Is that what's happening?
That colorism is kind of crazy in China. You have to be like
No, I heard about
white.
that.
So we just bleach me. I can be Michael Jackson my way there. I just Michael Jackson myself and just go there and be like.
Is anybody looking at Michael Jackson going, "That's my type"?
I think they just
so
like
is anybody's like, whoa,
they're like I want nothing more than an albino dick.
Yeah, and like just weird voice.
It's black and white. It's panda.
It's not even. I think the dick could be the best part.
I think he's a kindergarten of pop.
We gotta go get your.
But his music is good though.
Yes, he has some bangers. There's nothing to say.
It's good music. I'll still listen to it.
I don't. If it's on, like I notice that nobody cares. They play it everywhere. If it's on, like at the mall, like you'll be in like H&M, and I'm like, okay, good for H&M. But yeah, he was really. But he did get some cute boys. Yeah. See, he was ugly, right? So let's wind it back. And he had Macaulay Culkin was a pretty boy.
He is pretty.
Right? He was a good looking and would have survived the Holocaust, the next Holocaust. I mean, he is safe forever.
Yeah.
This Aryan boy. So Michael Jackson pulled in some good boy dick. And I use boy because, and I don't condone it, obviously, but I'll say he did, for what he was into, he did well for himself.
Yeah, I don't understand why, some men, they are so powerful, successful, they have ugly wives, like Paul McCartney.
Oh, really? Well, maybe she would, there's also the element of love, of real love.
Real love?
But I think if you, I have.
You loved ugly people before?
I have, yeah.
How was it?
Great. Sex can be very hot when the person's ugly.
Should I fuck
somebody so again, everything connects to everything. But again, sometimes when you're ugly, you have to compensate, make up for what you're lacking. The sex is so good.
Because they have to try extra hard. Because they know
they just will do fucking anything.
Ugly people just DM me.
Okay, so now we went full circle. We need an ugly man for you. We're finding your type. The whole point of this is to get you locked up. Okay, we're finding the type. Ugly first and foremost.
I feel like
rich,
I am just rich.
The money comes with the ugly because they've had to compensate, right? Okay, and then the sex comes. Yeah. This is what we're looking for. If you are an ugly, and even old ugly, because we need the money to be heavy. So 50 minimum, I would say, for the type of money we're looking for.
Well, they die soon. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. 50, ugly, and rich. That's it. That's the trifecta. Yeah. That's a dream man. That should be the Bachelor.
They're ugly, so they are charming. They have to be funny and charming if they're ugly.
Oh, you're gonna be laughing all night.
Yeah, they'll die on me soon, so that's perfect.
Yeah, and you'll be laughing while he'll die laughing on you.
Yeah, when I'm giving a BJ, he die, laugh, he choke, he dies.
Perfect.
And I get all the money.
Perfect. So you get all the money. Maybe have one baby with this guy, just one more.
Yeah.
Just to keep everything in the family.
Yeah, that's good.
Kosher.
Should I do a silverman or a goldman?
A what?
A silverman or a goldman?
Both can be good. I see gold. I see.
Goldman sex.
Yeah, I do see
sex,
something like that. But silver has come up. And I know where you're going with this. But I think. By the way, the Jewish community would love to have you.
I love the Jews. I love them. I've been dating a lot of Jewish
and converting isn't what it used to be.
It's a
couple of paragraphs. They'll let you. It's not what it used to be.
Sweet. They are sweet.
Very sweet
because their mom taught them well.
Exactly.
Yeah, you obey the woman, you little shit.
Yeah, the mothers yell at them.
No, gefilte.
They grow up with the mothers. A Jewish mother is not a sweet. The Jewish mother is yelling all the time. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. I remember when I would ask my mother for money for a school or whatever. She'd be like, "Get out of my house."
Yes, that's amazing.
That's her. We didn't have the allowance. I once tried to bring up allowance with my mother. And my grandfather was there, and he said allowance. He walked me to the fridge. He said, "You want allowance? What's in there?" What's in there? It's like pointing at milk. I'm like, that's not. He's like, there's your allowance. There's your allowance.
Oh my God. The only communication I had with my mother, she said one sentence to me. Whenever, it doesn't matter what I say to her. I got an A at school, or I fell, or I got some good things, some bad things. I go to my mom to give her any news. She look at me, she goes, "Yeah? Oh yeah? I did not bring you back from the dumpster for nothing." So it doesn't matter I got A or F.
No.
F. She's like, I did not bring you back from downstairs for an F. You know.
Yeah,
I got an F.
exactly.
Obviously, I'm still alive. I got an A minus.
Oh, I have this. When I was like 10 years old, I was just telling this the other day, and you might have. What are you from China or just your
I'm
ex?
from China.
Okay, and your ex is stuck there. Okay, I can't get over.
He's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here now.
He's downstairs. I'm kidding. No.
Okay, because we should have like some like Mossad agents go and rough them up, grab them up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a partnership. But when I was my mother, I was on subsidy at this rich school, Jewish school. But I was, how do you even get born poor and Jewish anymore? This happened somehow to me. So I'm at this school, and suddenly there's a pop quiz. It's like 4th grade. I'm like 10 years old. Pop quizzes, I think, should be criminal, outlawed. If I was running again, I'd raise the age to 10 for abortion. Yeah, there's no reason for a pop quiz. Because the whole thing of a pop quiz is just to have a gotcha moment.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I gotcha. Like, if I was listening to your boring story about some Yiddish town that got cholera and everybody died, okay, I would know the shit. But the story is so boring, we can't even pay attention. So I get a pop quiz. There's like 10 questions. I put my name in the top for part marks. But then at home, I had been learning. My mother had these Childcraft World Book books, and I was learning how to count to 20 in different languages. So I learned in China.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I learned the pictographs, and I could do some pictographs. So what I decided to do is I put pictographs in all the answers, and I handed it back in, and I got 0 come see me. I always got come see me in red. I went to see her. I'm like, but you don't know the answers are wrong until you get a Chinese translator in here.
Yes.
You don't know they're wrong. You don't, like, you never said the answers had to be in English.
Yeah.
And my mother was just like, can't you be good? Can't you be good? And, but then my mother, when I told her what I did, I was like, Ma, they don't know they're wrong. And she goes, well, that is clever. That is clever.
Yes.
But just be good and shut up, because she was so afraid that I would maybe be kicked out or lose the scholarship or something like that. So
you're like a poor Jewish girl went to the fancy Jewish school. You're
Yes.
like John Rivers, John Malinsky. She went to the.
really?
She went to the very
But
fancy school.
she grew up wealthy.
Yeah, but her mom just like overspent all the money trying to look
Yeah,
rich, and then she has to write a check and beg the teacher to cash the check next month.
Yeah.
So it embarrasses her
that
so
checks
much.
out. Yeah. We're not always, we can be good with money and also very bad with money. You see that?
Yeah.
You can be very good with money and very bad with money. I mean, you've got yourself into a pickle.
Yeah.
Where you've got these 2 kids. You've left your breakup fee on the table.
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't hire some hitman.
I don't think it's legal to kill people in America.
No, just
Maybe I
to
have the wrong
threaten.
lawyer.
You can threaten.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'll call
Right?
my.
Threatening is free. Calm down. Threatening is free.
I'll call Joe.
I know the law.
I'll call my friend Joe.
Yeah. What do you have on your list there?
I was just like I really have a question to ask you because you
Oh,
are
go ahead.
such a queen. What is your rules of comedy? Any like
rules?
or people want to ask you for advice? Like the rules you don't you don't have to do this, but that's what I do, motherfucker.
Yeah. So I grew up like not really being such a fan of stand-up, knowing so much of it. So I just got to do, when I heard of stand-up is when I started doing stand-up. I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't really grow up with a ton of influences. So I just really started with no rules. And I just did what was interesting to me. And I've still kind of stuck with that. I would say the rules for comedy for me is really like, there aren't rules except you can't learn it. People going to school, you can start with something innate and you can perfect that. You can get better at that with education on it, but you can't start with nothing and come up with something. I have people pitching me, Joe, it's brutal. Okay. Yeah. You cannot learn it. It's not a métier. You can get better if you start with something.
I love that. I feel the same way.
Quit the school. If you don't have it, if it's not coming naturally,
you don't
leave.
have it.
Go
it's
do
like
something.
Singing. It's like singing. I can't sing. I have to pay people to listen to me sing.
Exactly.
Like I can be funny, and I some people can't be funny. They just go to the school, memorize the thing, and do somebody else's act. It's disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Don't do other people's act.
No, people.
Yeah. I just people tell me that you have to start to copy somebody. So they asked me to copy Ali Wang. I said I am Ali Wang. If I copy her, I'm Ali Wang. If you order her from wish.com, like I'm not gonna be Ali Wang. It's disgusting.
And you certainly have different material. I mean,
it's disgusting.
First of all, you're way uglier.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Second of all,
well, she has Vietnamese in her. Vietnamese are hot.
No, I'm kidding.
So it's I just I can't. Nobody's like me because nobody has this accent. Like I can't really.
No, your
do
accent.
things.
Yeah, we're all original. Like being original. Why be? you just want to be you. Being somebody else, that person exists. I mean, this is cheesy and corny, but it is the truth. And yeah, so that's my rule for comedy. It's just you can't learn it. But you can get better if you start with something. And I guess the other advice I got, just don't take anyone's advice, including my advice.
That's
like
there's
right. There's no rule. Right. Like, take whatever advice you want or don't take whatever advice you want. There's nothing you have to do.
I really believe that the only thing made me better as a comedian is that all of the shows I did, all of the open mics I did, and when I felt it right and I switched something, not when somebody like, you should do this, and that, that never worked.
Yeah,
like I did more shows than you ever did in your life. Like you maybe it seems like that way, but I would feel it. Feel like if you are doing, like say, I would do 20 shows, 15 shows a week. If you are doing 20 shows a week, you are naturally gonna get better. If you know you sucked. Because I know when I sucked. Some people don't know.
Exactly.
They're like, I was funny. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, no.
But you can't say that in America, though. They think you are being a hater. I'm like, not being a hater. No. You were fucking bombing, bitch. You fucking bombed.
Yeah, I didn't bomb. Well, she's mad at you. She bombed.
Yeah, but she's like, no, I was funny. I'm like,
And by the way, if you're starting out and you don't want to do 15, 20 shows a week or whatever, if you're not addicted to it, you can't do it. Don't do it. It's not coming natural to you. Yeah. If you're like, oh, I got to do 2 more shows. It's like, no, then it's not for you to do. Yeah. It's like, if you're craving stage time and you really want to work on that, it comes naturally. Listen, I don't wish a calling on my worst enemy.
Yes.
Okay? I don't want to do this. I'm good at this. So I do this. I do what I'm good at. Having a calling is one of the worst things a person can have to deal with in their life. Okay. If you can go work at the bank and make a lot of money, I don't mean as a teller, I mean in investment banking or whatever on Wall Street, go do that.
Do that.
Okay. Because a calling is just, it's exhausting. It's a lot to live out your dreams and your passions. How depressing is that? How depressing is that? Okay, so if you don't have a dream, consider yourself lucky. If you don't have a talent, consider yourself lucky. If you don't have a calling, consider yourself lucky. You think I want to get up and go do this? No.
Yeah. You think I go just wear my low cut shirt next to the hottest lesbian? Like you think I want to just go here and sit next to the hottest soft pussy lady in the world? Like I don't want to do that.
She doesn't want to do that.
I don't want to get my puppies
She wants old dick.
I want old dick
home
who verbally abuse me and tell me I'm fat and ugly. That's what I want in my life. You think I want to be on the stage and get attentions from all the hot guys? No, that's not what I want.
So if you're not doing that, if you're not going out because you absolutely have to, you feel it's your calling and you're good at it and all the things and you're craving more and more of it because it's a sick addiction, then you shouldn't do it.
Yes.
And please don't do it because it's crowded, traffic is worse. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Also, I feel like whenever I hear somebody who is a mediocre comedian look at me and goes, I just never bombed. I want to slap them.
Yeah.
I never bombed. I'm like, yeah, bitch, because you were never funny, you motherfucker. It's like somebody like, I just never had bad sex. I'm like, because you never had a good one, you dumb bitch. Yeah.
You're a literal virgin.
You are a virgin. Yeah. You are a virgin. That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny. You are so fast. That's ridiculous. That's funny. So I have, I love the.
I know. I want to make it down this list. I'm excited.
So I created a character. Her name is Uber Karen. That's based on.
Oh, see, when I got the email, I thought that was really a lady Karen coming in, but it's you.
It's me.
Okay, great.
So Uber Karen is a story. So I was.
Are you putting white face on for this? Is this white?
Well, she's a racist Asian lady.
Oh, she is.
She's a Karen Ho.
Oh, we have an Asian Karen now.
Karen Ho.
Okay, Karen Ho. She's a hoe.
Karen Ho, yeah, she's a hoe. She's born a hoe. She's still a hoe. Her husband left her. She's still a hoe. She got her name back. So the thing is, like, I was pregnant. I was shopping at Trader Joe's. This lady came to me. I know, it's surprising. This lady came to me. She goes, I don't see a wedding ring on your finger. I said, yeah, my doctor told me that I'm going to get fat and swollen. So she told me that it's safe to not wear my wedding ring on my finger. Right. She's like, so you came to America to have the baby, huh? I said, what? She said, so you come to America to have a baby. So your baby can be American.
Not a bad plan.
I said, first of all, I came to America. What's your name, lady? Can I call you Karen? First of all, I came to America to have a lot of babies. You think I'm going to have one? Secondly, I think your husband's thirsty. He's looking at my big tits right now.
Yeah.
Like, can I breastfeed him or you want to get milk for him? So she was like, she's like, that's rude. I'm like, I'm a hoe. Don't fuck with a hoe. Like,
Isn't she a hoe? Now I'm confused. Which one's the character?
so that's me, that's her. So then that incident happened in my life. I have a joke like before I got married as a hoe. So I'm like, I should do a character. She's racist, but she's Asian. So people can see when an Asian person saying racist shit to other people, how funny that looks.
Yeah.
So
No, because it's, first of all, don't be racist. If you only think one class of people could be racist, then you're being racist.
Yeah.
Everybody can be racist.
Yes.
Okay, if you think Asian people can't be racist, then you're racist.
Exactly. I have the right to be racist
This racist
too.
bitch.
Look at the chinky eyes. I'm racist.
Look at that.
I don't like supermodels pin their eye up. Look at me. I'm like, this is the fox eye are chinky eyes. You are taking my trait to make
Horribly
yourself trendy,
racist.
you dumb bitch.
Horribly
Yes,
racist.
calling out Bala Hadid and Kendall Jenner. They got their eyes up so they look like supermodels. That's my chinky eye you're copying.
It's appropriation.
Yes, that's chinky eye appropriation.
It's appropriation.
Yes. Yeah. Do you like? No, that's not okay. No. I was born with this. You got this face at 2019. It's mine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Karen Ho, she drive for Uber and she verbally abused everybody.
Karen Cum Guzzler Ho is the full name, right?
Cum
Guzzler Ho.
Cum Guzzler. That's good middle name.
Karen Cum Guzzler Ho.
Cum Guzzler.
So she drives an Uber.
And she verbally abused everybody in her car. She hates gay people. She hates
of course.
black people, yellow people, purple people, everybody. She hates everybody because she has a miserable life. So she hates everybody.
Of course.
And now she went to Chinatown and she purchased a therapy license.
Therapy.
Now she's a therapist.
I think she could be helpful. I think the city could use her.
Yeah, she has the Asian mom, Tiger Mom stuff that she want to advise people to don't be a little pussy. And now she's going to basically give advice to her friends at the podcast that she is going to be here. Like
okay,
me.
Great.
So she
okay, great.
To show,
do you have a different outfit or you'll be in the same hoe outfit?
I'm just going to be this because I'm her.
Yeah.
She's I have there's many voices in my mind.
Okay, perfect.
That's not why my husband left me though. That's not why my husband is plural. They left me for other reasons. We'll find out later.
Okay,
but,
great.
I would love to see what I can help you this week, Miss Robby Hoffman.
Okay, please. I need so much help. So
what can I help you with? I really give good advice. I really do.
What's the advice? Oh, you know what? I'm looking to purchase land.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm purchasing land outside of the city. I was either going to buy a small house here, but LA is such a dump that the houses, why spend a bunch of money on a house that is just such a dump? Or keep my apartment, which I love, and always keep it as a rental here, but then have a little country property 2 hours away, which I love to do.
Oh my God, I'm thinking about
what do you think about
Lake
land?
Arrowhead.
Yes, right there.
Lake
right
Arrowhead.
There. Yes.
It's a little escape. And you are from the East Coast, right?
Yes.
And you want your snow and your pine trees.
I want to go
your
skiing,
winter.
exactly. And I want the hot tub outside.
Yes, hot tub outside when you eat the cold pussy.
Yeah, I cook my pussy. She's right. Well, medium rare. We're not animals.
And you are also as a comedian, you need to escape from from the city. You don't have to drive to Chicago. It's
No, I like it. It's 2 hours.
There's no traffic.
I love it. And I rent places sometimes there. Anyway.
And you Airbnb your house at Arrowhead.
I probably will never do that.
I don't think
I don't want other people in the house. No. I want it to be cheap enough that I don't have to Airbnb.
Yeah, just
that I can
keep it.
Not think about it.
And you can keep some ex-girlfriends there.
Yeah. Yes. You have one girl there, one girl here. It's perfect.
Yes, they don't fight.
Yeah, and they don't want to know.
When they get rent-free, they don't even mention that they are not only one.
No, they don't care.
If you pay their rent, they don't even say anything.
No, they don't care. She could live for free.
That's why I feel so bad about the Ukraine war because all the sugar babies lost the money from the daddies. They lost all the money. No more Gucci on my pussy.
Tragedy.
Yeah, no more Gucci on my pussy. It's bad.
I wonder how many sugar daddies were in there. Ukraine seems like a bad place to be a sugar baby.
Well,
because you're right by Russia. You could be in Moscow.
Yeah.
You could be high-end sugar baby, you know, crazy. But you're right there.
Yeah.
So Ukraine,
you can just go.
It's almost like being
if you want to be a hoe, be a real hoe.
Yeah, it's almost like being
be a city hoe. Don't be an urban hoe.
Yeah, it's almost like being like a sugar baby in I don't know, what's a town in Acadia?
Oh,
when you
God.
could be a sugar baby in Los Angeles. Like the quality is probably much different.
Well, Arcadia is richer in general.
Oh, it is? Okay, except for your house. You have the shittiest house on the block.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
what an embarrassing.
The major problem is like my...
How embarrassing
my
is
neighbor
that, okay?
across the street
She lives on the shittiest house on her block.
The worst thing is
you have a GoFundMe? We should throw it up there.
GoFundMe.
Cash App.
Yeah, the worst thing is that the guy live across my street. He used to be the head of the police department, so I can't beat my kids. Because they can see.
Oh,
that's just the worst. I'm like Winston. Then
what are the kids' names? Oh, don't say the kids. Don't say the kids' names. That's actually, let's not do that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna remember him anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, well, let's see what else.
Yeah,
So should I buy the land?
Yeah, buy the land. Always buy the land. Always buy. When it comes to should I buy the land, you always buy the land.
You always buy the land.
The dicks go away, the pussy wash away, but the land is there forever.
The land's
you take
there
a shit,
forever.
you plant a tree, it's yours. You buy the land. That's what I do. I buy the land.
Because I'm not going to buy it with a property on it. I have to build the property.
Oh, yeah, it's yours. The land is yours.
The land is
yours.
This land is my
when you kill somebody,
land. Yes.
When you kill somebody, you bury them under.
Okay. Do I get a gun the day I move on the lawn? So I want to be eventually one of those old ladies.
Oh my God! I just came, Robby. Did you just do this?
I want to be one of the old ladies on the porch.
Do we have wipes? Do we have wipes? Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly.
Larry, I need a wipes. I just came.
Me
the
on
hot, like
Trump throwing the TP. Trump throwing the toilet paper.
The hot like just.
I want to sit on the porch. Picture it now, because I just want to lean into my 93-year-old self. That's good. You might need another.
You'll still be hot.
And I just want to watch for people to walk by, and I just want to threaten. Again, threatening is legal.
It's legal. I heard it. Yeah.
So, and I want to do the click.
Yeah.
The click is the big one. Somebody walking their dog.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking dog's on death's row if it goes near. I don't want a dog.
No dogs
near my.
I mean,
shit.
if I can't eat you, don't come closer.
No, we do cats in the lesbian world. You bring your dog over here.
Yeah.
So I think the land. So you think I get the gun?
Yeah, of course.
That was the other.
Yeah, you have to have the gun and your land. Yeah, get your land. It's always the right idea to get your land because when you are 93, you're gonna sit on your land and just like smoke a pot and look at the lake and people
I want to put a flag in Robby's. Robby's world.
Yeah, Robby's world.
I'll make my own constitution.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your flag look like?
Okay. The flag is probably maybe in the pussy shape with the vagina, like the pussy like this, and then with a Star of David in the middle. I think is perfect.
So it's like the Jewish pussy freedom.
Yeah. And then we have that, and then we have 2 guns going like this.
Oh my God.
On top. And that's just, I'm actually anti-gun, but I'm pro-threatening with a gun.
Yes, that's good.
So there's no bullets. Like, I actually am not, I don't have any bullets, but you will hear a click.
You can have
and I think that's enough.
You can have like a little, I don't know, something.
And I'll have a soundtrack that plays a crazy dog.
Like
a really vicious dog. And if somebody's on there, I'll press play and they'll think the most psycho dog is there.
Yeah.
And click. They'll see me. Yeah, and they'll start.
I think you'll smile.
I'll be so happy.
You give them a smile.
I'm happy on my land. Okay, so the land and the gun.
Oh, that's easy. She give good advice though. She's racist and sexist and she's homophobic, but she give good advice. Dr. Karen Ho is good.
Okay, what do you?
We should keep her.
Okay, great. I don't have anything else. I'm trying to.
I want to ask you that. When did you came out as a lesbian, and how did your mom react to it?
I was outed viciously by this bitch Carrie. So basically, I didn't tell anyone. I had a secret girlfriend. I said, just shut up. And she said, she wanted to come out. I said, I'm never coming out. Mm-hmm. Why would I do that? I'm going to marry rich and be done with this. Yeah. This is my plan. I grew up poor. I'm not doing that too. Mm-hmm. That's over. So she would really, I remember this girl, we were only 17. We were leaving school and we were taking the subway and we were on the platform, the school's subway station right by the school. So everybody from the school was using this. She said, hold my hand or I'm not going to ride the subway with you. And I said, well, I'll go into another car. And I went into another car. I let me waving to her home. I'm like, goodbye. And then some bitch caught us making out at a student bar. It was starting to get sloppy in the night, and we were in the bathroom, and somebody saw us made out. And by the next day at school, I got in, and everybody was like whispering about it. And because I was also so homophobic.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, I didn't want to be the dyke in the car. Like I remember there was one bitch who was gay. And whenever she would walk into the cafeteria, I'd be like, look at that dyke. Like I was that person who was like, look at the dyke, you know? And then I was the dyke. So I just didn't want to, you know, deal. Socially, it was worse than my parents. My parents at that point didn't give a fuck. My father, I don't really have a relationship with, but my mother was like, you know, I was like, Ma, I got a girlfriend. She's blonde. She was like, does she want to come for Shabbos? I'm like, nobody wants to come here. It's a shithole. And that was the end of that. But it was the social implications. Like I grew up in a conservative world more. Mm-hmm. So I didn't, you know, that sucked.
Well, when I was 17, I fell in love with this boy, very cute boy in China in high school. I just love him since like I was 15, and we kind of read love poetry to each other, and
nice.
I'm really in love with him. And then I said, "Can I be your girlfriend?" He said, "I can't go public with you because your skin's too dark, and I don't want to." My friends
is your skin considered dark?
In China, I am dark because
You're kidding.
East Asia, they have bleached asshole skin. Like all the girls.
The same. Like
I'm darker than you.
Okay, but like you still seem.
But I know I'm hot here. I know.
By the way, you're allowed to be as dark as you want. Okay.
Yeah, I love
my
skin.
What are you doing, LJ?
I love my skin right now. Like I do. I love my skin now.
But am I wrong, LJ? Is she dark to you?
For like
as for like I you know, I'm not trying to.
Do you ever watch the K-pop bitches? The K-pop, the girls, they can blind you. They are lighter than those lights.
Are they lighter than? Am I light?
They are lighter than your asshole.
Really? Okay. Wow.
Your nipples, I mean.
Wow.
You already have like a nice pink nipple.
Yeah, I got great nipples.
I can see.
I got great nipples.
Don't say that anymore. Yeah. So.
Oh, we need another towel. Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel? We hit a chord. We're going to be going through this roll by the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can't get it on the couch because we can sell it on eBay though.
Yeah. Oh, people would love that.
Summer's come. I mean, is that the cum? Is that pre-cum? It's like when it's wet, what is it?
Yeah, it's some type of pre-cum. Some type of pre-cum.
Yeah.
So that's the clinical term for it. Some type
so
of pre-cum.
So the colorism is such a problem in China.
Yeah.
He said, I think you are cute ish. If you are lighter, I would totally come out with you, but I can't be known.
How light do the men have to be light?
No, that's the double standard. If you are 10, you are dark, like it's considered sexy and primal for a man. But a girl, you have to be light. You can't. It's disgusting. And
that's crazy.
And he said, but I love you. I just can't come out with you because I don't want my friends.
Well, he doesn't love you.
My friends to judge me.
So he's a loser. He has a small dick.
The next
you dodged a bullet.
Next week, he was dating my best friend who is very white, but she's ugly.
So
she has this overbite like this.
He chose white over hot?
And there's a saying, 一白遮三丑 in Chinese. You speak some Chinese. 一白遮三丑. If you are white, it can hide all your ugliness in 3 ways.
Wait, if you're white?
KKK. Like if your skin's lighter, even though you're ugly, you're still prettier than the pretty face.
Right, we had that with rich girls. So there was like rich girls at the school who were uber rich.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were ugly. Some of them were hot and rich.
Don't they know?
But I noticed that if they were richer, they got away with being uglier, even though they were hideous.
Do they spend the money on the face to fix it?
They do, but there's only so much you can fix.
Exactly.
When you're born like me,
keep telling me
God's gift.
You look
God's
gorgeous.
gift. There's nothing you have to fix. But when you're born, some of these girls, they look more like the father than the mother.
I know. Like the rich father who look ugly, but the girl look just like the father.
Yeah, it's like a Chelsea Clinton type thing, right?
Thank you.
Remember that happened? Not even but it does happen. There's something wrong. It's like Cher's son, right? If you're Cher's kid, it's hard not to look like Cher because Cher is such a bombshell.
She's so hot.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So some of these girls had
her
that
boyfriend's
syndrome.
21. She's 75. Is it right? Is it right? Is that right?
Oh, of course. Why
LJ,
not?
Right? Is Sherry dating a guy who's 21?
He's got to look this up.
Yeah, I saw it.
He's got to look this up.
She looks good.
She looks great.
I think she's getting pounded by this dick. Like it's a big young.
So I experienced some of these girls who their mother was really hot. They're really rich. Their mother's married really well, really rich. And so they got to be considered hot, even though I knew I was prettier.
I know. It's just not fair.
Yeah. So the money, the money you get away with, it shields a lot of your ugliness.
Yeah. Also, like you feel better. You the confidence make people more attractive.
Oh yeah,
Because
exactly.
The money you are wearing better clothes. You go to better classes.
Exactly.
Because you are superior. So even though your face is uglier, you still feel like you're better than other people.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. That's why I want to be rich, and that's why I like to marry rich.
We're getting there.
Yeah,
we're
it's getting there. Yeah. We are making so much money with the podcast. It's so popular.
Oh my God.
I'm counting the money. Like, I'm thank God. My mom is Chinese
I can't
woman.
wait.
She count all the money.
Yeah.
My mom used to run a bank.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. 36 years old boyfriend. Okay, Cher's boyfriend 36. How old is Cher?
Okay.
No, she's 70 something. 70. But she looks hot.
Amazing. 36 is hot.
She looks
Oh, I thought he was telling her 76.
36. So she's 40 years.
Yeah.
That's what I want in my life.
Well, you're gonna get that.
Men, you don't need them. They're just luxury. I mean, they are cute. They are useful. Like the dicks, it's good. But like you don't need them. But
something goes out in your house. I guess you call.
Yeah,
something.
they can pay things.
Yeah, they'll pay for things.
You have to pay for things.
Yeah.
Today, the best lesson I learned from Robby is that if you have a beautiful soft pussy, you don't pay shit. You don't pay shit. If you are paying things because you have a lower self-esteem, and you should fix that.
Pussy is expensive. Dick is free.
Dick's free.
Okay,
everywhere.
if you want dick, go get dick. If you want pussy, get to work and save up.
Save up.
That's it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's brilliant. How many minutes do we have? Am I running the light?
Yeah, we could.
We already did 1 hour 30.
We're having a good time.
Oh, nice. We are burning through this. So, do you have any
fun.
potential boyfriend that you can set me up with?
I'm going to really think about it.
Yeah,
it might come, by the way, in 6 months. It could come in a week. Like, I'm very random where I'm like,
I like that.
Her for her. Like, her for him. Like, that's the way I do it. Yeah,
Intuition
I'm like, oh my God, I know somebody for you.
Yes, do you know you have like a really strong eyebrow game?
I got great, natural.
That's like a born with beauty. She's
okay.
Maybe
and then I had these rich bitches at school.
But they don't have
I had a girl. So we were on a trip. This is a story. We were on a trip where we were supposed to get $200 back at the end of the weekend as a deposit. And if I didn't come back to my house with this $200, I didn't have a house to go back to. Okay. Suddenly the money got embezzled. Okay. Again, I went to such a school. Okay. And we weren't getting the 200. Everybody's yelling about it. And then one day this big bully, rich girl who was hideous,
I enjoy
threw a penny at me. Threw a penny at me and goes, "Here, Robby, you want the money back so much? Grab a penny." Okay. I unleashed on her all the money, all the purses in the world can't make you fuckable. I know for the rest of my life, I'm going to come. And it's just going to be you and your shower hose.
I need
the
to
rest
see
of your
this.
fucking life.
I need to see this video.
And that was the end of it.
Moment.
That was the end of it. I took my moment. You call me poor, I can call you ugly. That's the same line.
That's right.
Okay, nobody called her ugly, and I let her know you are hideous, unfuckable, holy. And you're only so young. We were only 16. I said, it's never getting better for you.
Yes, and
your life is already over. I'm getting better.
Yes, and you made her life better. Because now she has the precious knowledge of knowing she's hideous. She can use it to.
She's one of the unfortunate, unfixable cases. She's had some surgery, and it's almost worse.
I think so, because when you're so ugly, there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do about it. Like my face, I got some Botox, I fix here, like I look prettier, but I got work done.
You look great.
See,
you look great.
Thank you, because
you're definitely the prettiest comedian there is. I mean, it's not saying much. It's not saying much.
I'm sitting on this.
And not that Louis C.K. is so pretty, but it's not saying much.
I feel like today is actually, I want to tell you something special. 3 years ago today was my first comedy showcase. I did it, a real show. And 3 years later, I'm a comedian.
You're a millionaire.
I'm a comedian. I was a millionaire 3 years ago, but now I'm like kind of a millionaire.
Well, we're going to go and get the breakup fee.
We'll
make the money back.
And I just feel like I feel like Robby said, you have to do this. Like I don't have to come out from my house, fight with my husband every day to go on go on stages, so people call me like a Vietnamese hooker. Like I want it. I choose to live my life. Like that's what I did to myself.
And that's what you did.
So you have to just really hate yourself a lot to do it. If you love yourself, like Robby said, just
you'll do something else. Like, listen, I just know I'm good and have to do this naturally. But it's like whatever you're born to do. If you're born to do anything else, if you're born not to have a dream, not to have a passion, follow that. Why push it?
Yes, be
Why
boring.
push it?
Be average.
Some people are like, I have to find my passion.
No, you don't have it.
You're not going to find it.
You can't find it. It's there.
What is it? Behind the shuk stand on the corner? It's not anywhere.
If it's not here, it's nowhere.
What is it? Behind the couch? Wake up.
Just make the coffee good.
That's it. Make good coffee. Why don't you work on something once in your life? Learn how to make good coffee for the people who have real talent.
Yes. Yeah.
And drive. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I feel like I could try a woman.
You're not going to try a woman. I mean, I could say if Ellen wanted to take on someone, she's the only woman I think who has enough money to make it happen.
Rachel Maddow is
super hot.
Thank you. That's like I think she's hot. And
no, she'd fuck the shit out of you. Yeah. We might need another role. I'm not even kidding. But she's happily married many years. You know the dykes. Sometimes they get happily married.
I know.
And they don't leave the house. They're fine.
I know.
They're fine. You know how they are.
I mean, she ordered Chinese. I can just come with the food.
Well, I mean, Jewish people love Chinese
here.
food.
I'm like, oops.
Yeah. I'm going for dim sum with you. That is actually something I want to do.
DTF.
Yeah, DTS.
DTS. Down to scissor.
Here, hit me.
Okay, DTS. Do you see this?
DTS, down to scissor.
Down to scissor. And before I leave, what do you want to promote? They will come out like probably 2 months.
Great. Well, if you want to check out some nudes, I have perfect nipples. You can find me on Instagram at Robby Hoffman, ROBBY, Hoffman like Dustin Hoffman. And for some semi-viral tweets, what did I get? 443 likes the other day on a tweet at I am Robby Hoffman. You can catch me all over the city here in Los Angeles, and I'll be touring soon again.
Amazing. Oh, my God. I have to read all your tweeters so I can
some good ones
so I can think of myself.
Yeah.
And
there's a couple nudes for you, which I feel like you might appreciate.
I want the pink nipples. Like I want the pink nipples.
Yeah.
DM me.
Go through the
DM
nipple
me.
pics.
I love the pink nipples. I'm dying.
Yeah.
I want like probably the X-ray of your uterus from your doctor.
Beautiful uterus.
Yeah,
I said, scan everything okay. I just did my yearly, paps, and I said, beautiful uterus. I said, we're done here.
Yes.
It's the highest compliment. If your inside is beautiful, that's when you really know you're beautiful.
Yes, and those eyebrows.
Okay, it's not a matter of what's outside. It's a matter of what's outside and inside.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And just listen to Tiger Milf podcast. You have to listen to this. If you are a dumb motherfucker who's a loser, don't. But if you have passion, you are smart, and you want to come, you want to laugh, you want to get rich, you listen to me because I have a lot to say, and I'm always right. That's not why my husband left me, but I'm always right. Follow me at Jiaoying Summers everywhere and jiaoyingsummers.com and my OnlyFans, Jiaoying Summers, OnlyFans.com, Jiaoying Summers. I have funny videos. Yeah, but I did not.
My scissor until the end.
Yeah, just follow us. Thank you.